Yo, welcome back to Kai Speaks, bro. Today I want to say I appreciate all the love and support y'all been showing on these videos, man. We really been growing on this channel. I'm feeling a lot better, so hopefully this video goes, a lot more smooth. I don't really got to cut out a lot of stuff with us, the cough and all that, because I feel a lot better, 10 times better, bro. And bro, we get into it this year, right? This is day 43, I think. I never would have thought I would have made it this far, but that's what happens when you have dedication, consistency, you keep putting in that work, discipline. Like a lot of things are starting to come together this month, this year already. We're only 2 months in, bro. What have you did this month? What have you did this year so far to really change your life in a big way? One thing is like I got my first payout in trading, bro, and I haven't touched a payout in 3 years of doing trading. And I finally touched it after 2 months of hard work, grind, dedication, and discipline. That's all it took was for me to get my first payout, bro. So anybody can do this entrepreneur game. You just have to put in the work. You have to stay consistent. You have to keep going like it's your last day, bro. You have to work every single day. Like none of this comes easy. Not gonna lie, none of this came easy. I didn't just wake up one morning, record, and thought it was easy. No, I had to wake up, record, learn how to edit. I had to grow as a YouTuber. I had to learn what parts to edit. How do I edit these videos so where they look smooth, they look nice, and the quality is good? How do I edit them in a way where I can spend a little less time on them to focus on putting more videos out there? This was a learning game, and so far it's been nothing but huge. It's been nothing but a blessing, and we've really been growing throughout this year. We're only 2 months in, bro. So what have you done in order to change your life? What have you done to order to make you a new person by the end of this year that's going to be unrecognizable to others? One thing about me is like I know I'm going to be successful, and it's not going to be financially, it's going to be mentally. And that's what's going to get me to the next level. Just being successful mentally will get me to that next level, be able to have more higher income conversations with people, be able to make business brand deals with whatever it is in order to get to that next level of success. One big thing that I want to talk to y'all about today is there's a lot of ways you've made it before it's even financially like showing that you've made it, right? And one of the biggest things that shows that you've made it as an entrepreneur or you made it as a businessman or whatever it is the ability to see your growth and be able to see the change happen every single day. When things start becoming a little bit easier to do that were 10 times harder to do back then, just purely based off of discipline and consistency and having the ability to do all that. Like one thing I struggle with a lot is consistency, waking up every single day and trying to go at it, trying to work as hard as possible. Now I'm to a point where it's 10 times easier to do that, right? Like even when I take my little breaks, I'm still being productive at some point, right? It really will take you it will take you really far to learn that your work will be able to be shown. It's just going to take time. Like when I was trading for those 3 years, when I was an entrepreneur for those 3 years, and I didn't see a dime of anything, right? Like you of course you doubt yourself. Of course you're gonna start thinking like, am I ever gonna get to a point where I can make it? And yes, of course, a lot of people say it takes time, and that, but when you're actually putting in that time and that hard work, it's hard to go through years of not seeing anything. And then I seen my first ever payout, which was huge for me. And this isn't my trading channel, but I can share this side because as an entrepreneur, this was huge for me to get my first big payout and really be able to experience that for myself, something that I never thought I would have experienced before. Like if you asked me 2 years from now that I would be taking out the amount of money that I took out last night, literally yesterday, I would have said no, that's not possible, right? That's never gonna happen. But having the faith and believing in myself overall is what took me to that next level, bro. That was able to make me get to that next level of success. Like I know I'm getting there. I know I'm already successful before I'm successful because of my mindset. My mindset is what's carrying me throughout 2025 so far. I've got my first payout. We reached 50 something subscribers already within 2 months. I mean, bro, we're growing. We're growing in an insane rate after just hard work that we've put in, that we put behind. Like we didn't show nobody this, right? Only a couple people seen how hard I was actually working and staying up late nights thinking about what I'm going to do to become successful, whether it's staying in the house for a whole week just straight grinding and studying my craft. Like only a few people got to see that side of me, right? And if you seen that side of me, you knew that he's really trying to strive for something. He's really trying to go after something that's not accomplishable to the average person. But I'm not the average person, right? I'm already not the average person by recording these videos and putting them out there every single day. I'm not the average person by waking up and doing push-ups to start my morning off right. I'm not the average person in many aspects, and you can't be the average person if you want to be successful. The average person isn't successful. That's why the top earners are called the one percenters, right? Because they're not average. Those are not average people. Those are people who put in the work, study hard, and guarantee you most of that wasn't luck. I'm sure a lot of those people came from nothing or little to nothing. It takes a lot. It takes a mental fortitude for you to be able to get to that next level of success and be able to achieve your goals and your dreams, right? Like, you really have to know that what you want is something that you're going to be able to strive for. I know I'm going to be successful in this game because of how hard I work, of the consistency I put into it, and the discipline I put into this craft, right? Like the studying of the game and whatever it is, I know I'm going to be successful in this craft. I know I've made it already without even saying it financially, because I know that I put in the work every single day to get to this point now, to where I can able to take out those payouts, right? And if you want to see that payout, check out my Instagram at Kai Academy 05. It should, I think I'm gonna put that on my I'm gonna put that on the highlight so y'all can see that, bro. But that was so huge for me to be able to experience that, and I want to experience that on this channel as well soon, right? Like, just through hard work, dedication, and to be able to show y'all the fruits of my labor and what y'all can achieve throughout a year's worth of work. It is possible. Anything is possible. I've really realized that just by going through life, going through these challenges that I went through. Like, yesterday was something that was huge for me. I can't even describe how huge it was for me to get my first ever payout, to actually see something financially from trading. It's so huge. It's literally life changing to think that I was able to make something from one day, something that I wouldn't have made in probably like 2 weeks worth of work. So it's just like, man, you can't make this up. Like, this is real money. When I was working at my job at my I'm not gonna say the place. Whenever I was working at my last job, it was I wasn't getting $1,000 or $2,000 a check, right? Like, I was making a decent amount of money for somebody coming out of high school or being in high school, but it wasn't nothing crazy. Now I'm doing something that I love, being entrepreneur, day trading, and I'm finally able to see the fruits of my labor, something that's in my hands that I can physically take out. Man, I can't describe to y'all how huge this feeling is. Like, I really know I've made it, not even just on the financial side, but just by the mindset, bro. Like, I don't need to see materialistic things to know that I've made it as a successful person. I can see what I've created around me. I can see what I've brought to myself, all the hard work that I've done, and how it's all coming together now. Like, this is 3 years of hard work. This didn't happen overnight. I didn't just learn how to trade and was just amazing at it. I didn't learn how to do content and just grew to 50 subscribers. Like, this is hard work. This is putting in that work every single day. This is reaching out to an audience every single day. This is literally me, and I'm telling y'all this. Every single video I drop, I think is gonna be amazing. I think it's gonna do amazing, right? Like, I be wishing people could watch these videos and really experience what it's like to be an entrepreneur, what it's like to get to that next level of success, especially my younger people, right? Like, we're young right now, we're thriving. We need to be striving for huge goals and huge accomplishments. We can't, just settle for the bare minimum. We need to push for the most we can get in life, and we'll be able to achieve it. We're still young, we have plenty of time, and we got to go after it, right? So that's why I like to really reach out to the young people, and even for the older people who want to be entrepreneurs but are scared to take that next step, right? Like, I want to be able to reach out to a lot of people in general. And for me to reach out to some people is already success in my eyes. And me getting a couple, like one or two hate comments throughout this journey, like, it's been huge for me because it's really showing that I'm starting to become successful, right? Like, you don't get to that next level until you actually see hate. That's how you know you're successful in your craft, especially when it comes to content creation. If you don't have any haters, then you're not doing something. You're not doing something right, right? Like, me having haters is that's just how it is. That's how it is in this world. When other people see you succeed, they're gonna hate. When people see that you want something better in your life and that you've achieved something better in your life, they're gonna hate. They're gonna start calling you fake. They're gonna call you crazy names, outlandish names, and slurs, and whatever it is. You have to push past that as an entrepreneur and realize that that is all part of the journey. That is what it's like to be successful. You're not gonna have everybody on your side when you're successful, because you're doing a lot of things that people aren't gonna do. They're afraid to do. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna push their insecurities out on you. As a person who's becoming an entrepreneur, who's trying to become successful, to see those hate comments was huge for me, because it was something that, like, yeah, I could have crashed out, replied to their comments and this and that, but instead I'm gonna keep calm, because I know who I am as a person. I know what I'm doing. I know that I'm putting in the work, and the people that have supported me are there along this journey to become better, right? Like, they're not letting their insecurities boost their ego and tell them that they shouldn't do this in order to become successful, right? Like, those people that hate it are the same people that aren't going to achieve anything throughout their life. They're just going to continue hating. They're going to continue profiting off another's demise. That's simple, bro. And for me, I'm doing this to help others. I'm doing this to push out others. Like, I'm not creating a course for people to buy to learn how to become better. No, this is all free. Like, I'm teaching people that what you want in life is going to happen. Y'all are going to get to see my struggles as a content creator, as an entrepreneur. Y'all going to get to experience it all, bro. But that's really it for this video, man. I just wanted to talk about how you've made it, how you've became successful without seeing it financially, without seeing the materialistic things, right? But I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on my socials at Kai Speaks 05. And if you're interested in my trading journey, Kai Academy 05 on Instagram and TikTok. And I have a YouTube video that we should be posting soon. But, man, I hope y'all enjoy y'all day. I hope you make the most of 2025. Peace.